What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and there is a lot going on. Let's get you caught up on the latest on $2,000 stimulus checks going out. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, as you guys know, right now the nation is waiting to see if we're going to be getting a fourth federal level stimulus check to go out to everybody. And we've heard this promise for quite some time. As you'll recall, take a look. Over a year ago, Senator Bernie Sanders had urged President Joe Biden to send out the $2,000 stimulus checks, that the promise must be kept. Senator Sanders of Vermont, he pressured President-elect Joe Biden for $2,000 stimulus checks in tweets. With Democrats in control of the Senate, we must keep faith with the working families of our country. Promises must be kept. If you say $2,000 checks, we must receive them. Now, I'm going to keep you up to date on that. And a lot of people are saying we should switch out Joe Biden for Bernie Sanders. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. Take a look at what's coming out today. Pro-Bernie Sanders group launches a campaign urging Biden not to run for election. They want Bernie Sanders instead, saying that he will come through on the promises. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you go for Bernie Sanders over Joe Biden? Now, also, there's a lot of talks about former President Donald Trump making his announcement here very soon, and we're hearing about Ron DeSantis, Governor Gavin Newsom running for president. There's a lot in the mix as people are not happy with President Joe Biden dropping the ball on $2,000 stimulus checks. Now, I will keep you up to date because we're hearing that right now things are falling apart with the Build Back Better stimulus package. If you missed that video, check it out right after this one as I updated you, as Joe Manchin is saying, with inflation the way it is, we probably shouldn't pass any more provisions that'll add to our debt and our inflation. Well, you guys, there are $2,000 stimulus checks going out in one location to several individuals. Take a look, you guys. Thousands of Americans are going to be able to apply for a $2,000 bonus payment now. See if you're eligible and the exact date that it closes. You must apply for this. And this is the case with a lot of these state, city, and county checks. You have to apply, and it's only for a limited amount of time. So I want to make sure that nobody misses out, because if you do and the money is left over, it just goes back to the federal government and you miss out. I'm going to make sure you don't miss out on anything here on the Steve Ram channel. We're assembling a comprehensive list of all state, city, and county checks. I'm going to release it this month. I'm also going to be releasing very soon a website where you can go put your email in. You can be notified of all programs, so that way you don't miss out on anything, because it's just very unfortunate that the federal government, these different local entities, are not getting the word out. We're hearing about a stimulus check in the state of Connecticut where it's been going for over 6 months and only 1% of the funds have gone out, and they're saying it's because of low profile. In other words, people don't know about it. So I'm going to make sure that you guys don't miss out, and I'm going to let you know about this one that you must apply for. Now, in addition to that, we've heard the White House say that more stimulus provisions are going to be on the way. I did an update for you in a previous video. If you missed it, check it out right after this one, you guys. And we're going to be seeing what's going to be happening with the stimulus package, Congress, and stimulus checks. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, before we do, if you can do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you appreciate the content, don't forget, smash the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out if you think it could help out other people. If this is your first time here and you like to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is very quickly hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3, and consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth, personal finance. I just did a video for you on the state of the real estate market as we're hearing about a potential housing market crash. If you're interested, I give all the data. I'll pin a comment down below. Click the link, go subscribe, check out those videos. And every day at noon for this entire week, there is going to be a new video released giving you 1-minute short video clips about growing wealth, personal finance. Stay on top of that as well if you're interested. But you guys, let's go ahead and dive right into these articles, get you caught up on the latest on stimulus and stimulus checks. All right, so first off, take a look at this and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we're hearing that over 64% of those polled right now are saying Joe Biden shouldn't run. And we have a group that's saying they'd like to see Bernie Sanders because he is more likely to fulfill the promises that have been made for direct assistance payments to help out people at this time. Take a look, you guys. Link in the description below. Pro-Bernie Sanders group launches a campaign urging Biden not to run for re-election. A progressives grassroots organization that supported Senator Bernie Sanders in 2016 and 2020 in the White House bids announced on Monday that it will launch a campaign to oppose President Biden's re-election in 2024. Roots Action wrote in a press release that Biden has been neither bold nor inspiring since taking office early last year. Wow. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And because his prospects for winning re-election appear to be bleak, they're going to be launching the hashtag Don't Run Joe campaign on November 9th, one day after the midterm elections. So after the elections are done, they're going to be saying, get somebody else in there. Get rid of Joe Biden. Now, in 2024, the United States will face the dual imperatives of preventing a Republican takeover of the White House and advancing a truly progressive agenda. The stakes could not be higher, Roots Action wrote in a press release. The threat of a neo-fascist GOP has become all too obvious. Bold and inspiring leadership from the Oval Office will be essential, and they're saying President Joe Biden is not doing the job. Now, with so much at stake, making Biden the Democratic Party's standard bearer in 2024 would be a tragic mistake, the progressive group added. Since taking office last year, Biden has struggled with a cascading series of crises. From supply chain disruptions to higher inflation to a chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan, Supreme Court overturning the nearly 50-year-old constitutional rights of abortion, Joe Biden has got his hands full, and there's a lot of people saying hashtag Don't Run Joe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And they're saying one of the main things is the direct payments, the assistance for people, the stimulus checks, which are still being called for and are under consideration right now. They have not been given, and it's missed out promises and opportunities. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, there is one group in the U.S. that is giving out $2,000 stimulus checks right now. And this is happening from states, cities, counties across the nation because there was $350 billion given out from the American Rescue Plan, for which this money was provided that they could take and give to the residents as they see fit. And we're seeing stimulus packages and in many cases stimulus checks passed almost every single day now. And here's a new one for you guys. Link in the description below if you'd like more information on this. Veterans can now apply for a bonus payment as a token of gratitude from the Minnesota Department of Veterans Affairs. So this is in Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz announced last week that veterans who served during the global war of terrorism can apply for bonus payments from the state. The $2,000 bonuses will act as a way to recognize their service. The post 9/11 Veterans Service Bonus Program was signed into law during the 2022 legislative session. Now, it sets aside $25 million for service bonuses to post 9/11 era veterans and Gold Star families. This is the first veterans omnibus bill signed in the state that includes funding for the service bonus payable to eligible veterans who served from September 11th, 2001 to August 30th of 2021. Now, how much is going to be paid out? There are 3 different tiers of payments for veterans or members who are currently serving or served between September 11, 2001 and August 30th of 2021. $600 for those who did not receive any of the following medals: Armed Forces Expeditionary Medals, Global War of Terrorism Expeditionary Medals, Iraq Campaign Medals, or Afghan Campaign Medals. $1,200 for those who were awarded any of those following medals, as well as those that can receive $2,000 under the following circumstances. The veterans provided honorable services in the federal service between those dates that we had given. The veterans died between September 11th or August 30th as a result of service-connected injury, disease, and conditions. The veterans were eligible for one of the following medals that we had listed before. Applications opened on July 7th, and they're going to be running till June 30th of 2024 or until funds have been exhausted. So you're going to want to make sure that you apply right away, because even though there is a big window of opportunity to jump in, it's until funds run out. Payments will begin being processed on July 25th, so if you apply now, you could probably get them very soon, and claimants can expect to get checks mailed to them in the beginning of August. So coming up right around the corner here, you're going to be able to get these. Now, more than 40,000 veterans are eligible according to estimates by the Minnesota Department of Veteran Affairs. So if you are eligible for those $2,000 stimulus checks, be sure to jump on this right away. Link in the description below. Now, also, as I mentioned, there are tons of these checks that are coming out all the time. I'm trying to assemble them in a comprehensive list so you don't miss out on anything. And you can know about these because a lot of these, they've got time frames on them, and you have to apply, and you got to know about them. And it's very unfortunate that the word is not getting out on all of these provisions available. There's stimulus checks, child tax credits, there's all of these rebates, there's housing benefits, all of these things. I'm going to do my best to make sure that you guys have it all in one place. Contact information, websites, how to apply, who's eligible, in an easy format for you to go ahead and access, contact them, and make sure that you can get those benefits that are available to you. But as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second to smash that like button if you appreciate the content. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Also, if you want to stay up to date, it's free. Why not come join the Ram fam? Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. I'll let you know about checks, Congress, the economy, everything unfolding. Any specific questions for me, hop onto Instagram. Shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. That is the best way to get a hold of me directly by far. Consider joining that second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And also, like I said, keep an eye out for that comprehensive list of all checks on all levels. But with that being said, you guys, I hope that you and the family have a blessed Friday evening, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.